Hey everyone, how we doing today? So look, you're about to watch what I would consider probably one of my better videos. I'd say it probably ranks up there like top 10. I don't know. It could be like the bottom 10 as far as you guys are concerned. I don't know. Um, I got a surprise later on in the video and it just turned out being really cool. So tell me what you guys think. Comment down below, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Did I just show you that I'm watching Grey's Anatomy? It's my wife's fault. It really is. Hey buddy, how we doing this week? So Memorial Day weekend, and I've already put my video up, but thought I'd do another one here just to show you what I got this week. I got some pretty cool finds. Now some of these have actually been put back for a couple weeks. I didn't have a chance to film them before, and I wanted to make sure you guys got to see them before I did anything with them. So let's see, take a walk over here. This I got yesterday, that large fiberglass extension ladder. I think the guy was an electrician and hurt himself maybe, because we also ended up with a few electrician's tools. I used to wire houses back in the day. I did it for about 1.5 years. It was a buddy of mine, his business, and he showed up at the door one day, said, "I need help." I'm like, "Dude, I don't know how to do that." He's like, "I'll show you." I'm like, "Then let's go wire houses." So from being scared of electricity and heights, I hated ladders, being scared of electricity and heights, in 3 weeks I basically had the knowledge of a journeyman and could wire the upstairs portion of the house. 3 weeks after that, I was wiring kitchens also, along with air conditioning and changing over services. And that was fun, guys. You know, I really enjoyed that work. But I shouldn't have said friend. He was actually my friend's girlfriend's brother, and he was more of a mild acquaintance. And unfortunately, same thing happened that happens in the construction field across the country. You know, the guy just didn't know how to manage his money. But other than that, it was okay. You know, 1.5 years we got paid okay, but then he started lying to us, you know, saying we'd have this day off or that day off, and then we'd have to work. In the beginning, we were told that, you know, if it's 12 degrees outside or below, you can't work because the wire would crack. And, you know, sure enough, we went down there at 10 below zero, and he had us, you know, heating the wire up inside the house, and then we'd have to like run out and try and put it up real fast. And I mean, it was a nightmare because we ended up cracking the siding on houses and everything else. But we got it done, and I eventually just had to leave that job. But I am happy that I got over my fear of heights. I got over my fear of electricity. Don't get me wrong, you know, electricity ain't nothing to mess with. It's there's rules to follow in wiring houses and stuff, and you know, if you neglect that rule, you could sit there and melt because it fries you and your organs from the inside out. You know, I heard horror stories. A guy had dentures and they literally melted out of his mouth and was running down the side. Other guy, his eyes basically disintegrated to powder because it pulls all the moisture out. So what else did we get today? So today, got this monster out of a basement, and it made me so mad. Kick that son of a gun. So the height, you've been in those basements where you're walking down, you gotta like duck down or you'll knock your head. It was one of those, and it had a low-hanging lamp there. You know, whoever designed it, I'd love to slap them, because I couldn't use a dolly because it made it too high when we tilted it. We couldn't carry it because then it was too high, even with crouching down. So we had to use straps on the bottom. My partner Paul basically had to support the back, and I had to strap up each step, and you know, it destroyed us. And we had to bring that refrigerator up the same flight of steps. As you can see, I had to take the doors off of it so we could do it. Let me see here. I don't know if I showed you that. We got a Bosch washer. Matter of fact, I almost remember mentioning that to you. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Horseshoes, anybody? That's those are real horseshoes. I got that off of a horse farm. The lady was having we removed a chicken coop for her. But check these guys. Look at that. I don't know what they were. Whether they were like part of a barn truss or maybe a wagon, the base of a wagon, I don't know. But I can't just scrap them, they're too cool. I mean, I know I can find something to do with them, right? Let's see. It's my unprepared and number 2 pile. As you can see where I'm standing, this was loaded with scrap. We took it in yesterday. And I don't know, well, no, I do know what the prices are like in your area. Probably about as crappy as mine. I took in 1,800 pounds for $64. Let's see. Got that little air tank. We're going to take in the flea market. Little weight bench, body by Jake, and guys, I don't know how to use it. It's got to have directions. Oh yeah, got to show you this. How about a vintage weed eater? For you young guys, first thing you said, I bet, was, "That looks like the Grim Reaper sickle." And that's what it is. That's what they used to use this for. That was not Grim Reapers. That was how they'd cut weeds down back in the day before weed eaters and bush hogs. And I'll tell you what, you swing that all day, you'll feel it. Tried to get a little bit organized before I started this. So right here, all of this is for the flea market. We picked this dresser up today from the same house that had the TV in the fridge. We had to bring this downstairs from upstairs. And honestly, it's great condition. My granddaughters will be using that. I just got to get some knobs here for it. And then got this guy the other day. And this is a Sirius satellite boombox. And you got to have the little device that slides in here. And then you can scroll through. And let's let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Right there. That's my pot of gold, guys. Yeah, I believe these are Monopoly pieces. I think it may be out of one of their anniversary sets or something. Now, check this out. Aluminum spikes. So that's what I seen when I first opened that box. I'm like, what in the heck is that? So it turns out it's to cook, make your baked potatoes bake faster. Really? I mean, come on. Really? Oh, yeah, next step. Hopefully the sun won't, like, hit you guys. This is, guys, this is how they used to pick up blocks of ice. And basically, when you pick this up, it would force the two hooks to close onto the block of ice. And they would weigh about 50 pounds or so. And then I got another one of these. Do you guys remember the old one I had? It's probably back from, like, I don't know, I'd say the first 5 or 10 videos I made. I had a larger one. It was 19 inches. I think this guy's only about 9 inches tall. But they use them to bust open crates down on the docks. I think it was invented in Boston. And I've seen modern versions of it, just not lately. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a trip back to 1982. ColecoVision. Game came with your little, came with the joysticks already installed, and it's stored away in the game. Parents loved it, and we had the cartridges went in here, but that's all I have to this game. I don't have the power buttons or nothing like that. Now, come on, Mike, show us what's under the blue thing. How about a little peek? What does that say, Mike? TRS-80 Video Text Terminal. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. Could it be? Oh my God! It's a TRS-80. A Radio Shack computer from like 1980. 80, 81, 82. I even got the owner's manual. The Tandy Corporation. So kids, this is what it was like. This is like the first, one of the first home computers. Give you a little glimpse. And that's how you turned it on, because the password's Teddy plus Bear. Alright. Now, my plan was to sell this. But as I was flipping it over and looking at the back, I noticed that some of the screws were missing, and that little piece of tape that says warranty void if removed had been cut. So, let me get set up here. Let's take a look. Dun, dun, dun. Damn. It's so hard to do, guys. Alright, so I'm going to stop this portion of the video and be right back. Okay, so I can see what's going on now. So look up under there, you got a large transformer and a little transformer. But all them different resistors, old guys. Look at the size of this oscillator. I mean, it's thick. It's got to be about a centimeter thick. And then coming down here, it's got gold-legged MOSFETs. I think that's how you say it. MOSFETs. And then, while I was looking around, I noticed this guy comes off. And my guess would be that this is the brain. And bring it around. Let you see the date. 81/17. Made the 17th week of 1981. Is that awesome or what? 8109, 8110. And then it's loaded with, where'd it go? It's got these ceramics here on the side. But I don't see any gold legs. Where's my gold? So I'm guessing that these are going to be gold. You know, I didn't notice it before, but I can see a little bit of a circle there. Let's check it out. Guys seeing what I'm seeing, don't you? Oh yeah, that's gold. Gold braze anyway. The bond wires and these ceramic EPROMs are made of aluminum, but it's okay. The gold brazing there in the back, it has a very high content of gold. And let's see, is there anything else cool that we can see while we're here? Bet that switch, bet those guys standing up there are silver, or silver plate, you know. And then, let me see. Now, up to this point, you guys have now seen everything I've seen. I haven't taken any more apart or looked at anything. Okay, unplug that guy. Let's see. Well, it's not clicky type. So I'm guessing there would be a Mylar back in there. Let's see. Raise this up so you guys can see that gold a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much more to be seen. It's got, well, let me see here. And I know you guys are saying I should sell it, and I probably should, but you guys see any more? Come on, help me out. you guys don't start helping, I'm going to stop bringing you to work with me. Alright, I think that's it. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put you down. Hang on a minute. Don't put us down, Mike. You don't even know me. Let's see. Can I get you past that? Okay. Come out. No. I know, it's kind of a train wreck, ain't it? Okay, not much going on with the transformer board. You guys know anything about the black? And I know that's just coated. Oh, okay, it's one of the blue ones. But I had some decent high-end equipment a few months back, and it had black capacitors in it. And my guess would be, okay, so here's a tantalum blob. See a plus sign there? And I'm guessing if we looked, there's probably a black line running. Oh, okay, no, it's actually marked with a plus sign. Those are used for high heat situations. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Not much going on. Just a decent old board. But I will grab this guy out of here. And, you know, I may just end up run through here and take them all off. You know what we could do real quick, guys, is check out one of these ceramics while I got you on here. So sometimes this works for me and sometimes it doesn't. So looky there. First try. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that's nice. Looky there. Alright, so we have some gold ceramics on this guy. Let me pull him up so you can see what's going on here. Alright, you see how that looks like an Oreo cookie? With that white line in the middle. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I think that is actually a layer of clay in between the ceramics, and it keeps the wires from the pins from arcing back and forth. But let me see. I can set this up so you guys can watch me. Oh, not that way. Watch me bust it open real quick. So basically, I'm just putting it right at the center. Hey, we got another one. All right, guys, Mike's getting pretty happy. Woohoo! And what I'll do from here, I'm just going to show you real quick. Let's go ahead and prep this chip. All right. Grab your legs and peel back on them. And don't forget, you got to drop it like that. That's really important. Okay. All right. Now, let's this guy's ready for acid. Aren't we all? Mike, you can't say things like that. No, I'm kidding. Years and years ago, people would have accused me of that, but that's back when I had long hair. But the long hair was for the wife. I couldn't stand it, especially when it was hot like this. So let's check. Let me pull a couple more of these. I'm all excited now, guys. I haven't gotten a row of all ceramics like that in a long, and I bet it's been almost a year. And I know you can't see anything right now. I'm sorry. I'm just I'm doing is I'm running through here, putting a screwdriver under and just pulling him up. Like that. Oh, well, we might as well take the one off that we started with here. Alright. Save our nice one. And then this guy we already busted open. So let's pull the pins off. Okay. Looks clean to me. And so what I'm doing is on this side, I'm putting the edge of the cutter on top of the pins, and then on this side I put it on the bottom of the IC chip, and that forces it to, like, you know, go opposite directions. Oh, God's with me today because it's actually working. Remember what I said about dropping them, right? See, and I dropped it because that's part of the program. Okay. 3. Another. Oh, I'm so glad this worked out like this because I didn't have nothing else for you. There we go. Sun's finally starting to go down. I think we hit 87, 88 today. Well, it was probably about 81. It just felt 87. I'm a big boy, you know. It's 5. What do you guys think? Think they're going to be all gold? Oh. Alright, fine. You ain't got to answer me. Just sitting over there ignoring me. That's fine. Remember, I know where you work. Okay. Last one. There it is, sure enough. I am more than happy. I was not expecting that. I was hoping, but I wasn't expecting. But then again, you gotta expect success, right? Alright, let me pop this the brain up. You guys already seen me uncover him. Now he's a little bit bigger. We're gonna try it anyway. Maybe. You don't want to play. Alright. So the camera is flashing, so I think it's getting ready to turn off. Let me hit this with a hammer real quick. And I use basically the same principle. You know, you're just trying to offset the top with the bottom. Oh! Oh yeah, I screwed up that one. Alright, so this is what happens. Okay, it's still there. Cool. Because it shattered on me and went into a bunch of different pieces. You got to be careful of that. But let's see. Alright, that's not it. There it is. Bit better of a glimpse. And let me try this again, guys. And yes, I'm growling. Leave me alone. That one popped off pretty easy after 152 hits. This little material seems to be a lot harder to come off on these larger chips. I'm guessing just because there's more there. I said clay, but I don't think... Maybe it's cement that they put in there. Janie, you'll probably mention it down below. I can't remember. Of course, I'm 48 now. I can't remember much these days. Alright. Do we keep going? My God, we're about 30 minutes. Let me see. Well, actually, guys, I think the rest are plastic. And it doesn't really work. Yeah, I think he's plastic, but then it has that white line. Let's hammer it and find out. Ow! I'm all right. Oh! Yeah, I stabbed myself. What about it? Come on. Sorry guys, can't hold on to it right. Alright. So that's how things are working out for me. Everything came off except the place I needed it to come off from. Ow! Medic! I need a medic. Alright. I'm betting there's some bond wires in there, so I'm going to stop now because I think it's plastic. So, grab this other piece real quick here. And they'll go into incineration. And I don't know if you're looking at me upside down or not. I apologize if you are. So that was that, guys. Really cool find. Like I said, I had no intentions of going after these. It was spur of the moment, but I'm glad I did. And for you collectors out there, well, I apologize. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Ooh. That is that big TV that I said made me real mad today. Yeah, I gutted him. He won't make anybody mad now. And since I got you on here, no, you're not getting cookies, Janie. Stop it. You want cookies? I'll get you some cookies. Alright, I can't do this one handed. Let's give you a glimpse of something that's happening soon. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you gotta see. Alright, guys. Mike's out. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Love your family.